Hey everyone, this week we decided to do things a little bit differently and actually record a video on all the offerings on our blog and podcast this week instead of writing a long email. So hopefully you guys enjoy it.
All right.
So the first thing we did this week is our blog is written by Kenji and it's called Real Estate Can Be as Passive as You Choose. So what's that about, Kenji?
Yeah. So I think it's getting to this notion of real estate is a lot of work. And I think it's an assumption that a lot of people make. And it's written for all those people who kind of go into real estate with that assumption. But ultimately, you can make it passive if you choose. Now, we have the opinion that, you'll have lower returns if you don't choose to pursue something like real estate professional status, right? Which is a way for you to lower your taxes significantly, but you can still get great returns with real estate by making it completely passive. And we're not talking about passively investing in syndications. We're talking about passively investing in rentals that you own yourself.
Yeah, and Kenji's parents are a great example of that. They
Mm-hmm.
they were very passive in their real estate
That's right.
portfolio.
That's right. Yeah, they make several $100,000 and they don't do anything with their portfolio.
And so then the next thing on the docket is our podcast. And this week we had Dr. Cheryl Fraser. She is a sex therapist and relationship expert. And she really spent some time speaking to us about how to work with your intimate partner, both in your business and then also in life. And so she gave us some incredible pearls and teachings that are really, really helpful if you're in business with your significant other. And she's actually offering on October 22nd a Q&A for actually all of our readers and listeners. And so I hope that you'll log into semi-retired physicians or professionals or empire builders, and you can find the Zoom link there. The last thing that we're doing this week, we wanted to kind of give you an insight into semi-retired MD and what's been going on.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually attended a 2-day training with Keith Cunningham, who's this incredible business expert. And turns out he is actually Rich Dad and Rich Dad Poor Dad. He shared that with us, and I was really excited to hear that.
Yeah, he doesn't publicly acknowledge that, but it was just for this small group, intimate group. He shared that little kind of insider knowledge. So it was really cool.
Oh my gosh, to
Yeah.
be able to learn from the actual Rich Dad
Mm-hmm.
is an opportunity that like is so meaningful. And one thing he taught me was that actually the cash flow quadrant, when he taught Robert Kiyosaki about it, he didn't tell him that the right side was good, and the left side was bad, but that actually you want your foot in everything so you have a maximum flexibility. So you should be both an employee and a small business owner and a business owner and an investor, so that you can always pivot and have the flexibility to have all these sources of places you're making income. In our real estate portfolio, we're also working on our short-term rental and rehabbing it. And rehab was scheduled to start this week. And one of the major things we're doing is working on the kitchen. So we'll be sharing pictures in our Empire Builders and Facebook groups on that. And then finally, personally, we've been mushrooming a lot here in the Pacific Northwest because it's chanterelle season. Well, we hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. And if you like this kind of format, please let us know, reach out and let us know. And we'll plan on doing it again this next week.
Okay. We'll see you next week.